Hi, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to also share, like, and comment.
Fellow citizens, my name is BINWELL MPUNDU, elected member of Parliament for Nkana in Kitwe. This morning, I would like to have a conversation with you on a subject I've just picked. Now, I know sometimes you don't take me serious, but I implore you to take me serious on this matter and go beyond this particular engagement and, investigate further over the matter that I want to discuss with you. The UPND government, through the Information Ministry, is embarking on changing the law, the IBA Act. They want to amend the IBA Act. Now, the IBA is the Independent Broadcasting Authority. This is the authority that regulates broadcasting. Now, among the things they want to propose, they want to amend broadcasting. Now, this is what they've said in the preliminary issues of that proposed amendment as to the meaning of broadcasting. Broadcasting, as they've stated, means any form of transmission, hear me correct, any form of transmission of audio or audio-visual content intended for reception by the public, section of the public, or subscribers to any broadcast service, regardless of the means of transmission. Regardless of the means of transmission. Now, let me tell you about enacting laws. When laws are being enacted, the intention of the crafters of a law may actually be different from those that are going to interpret the law. You remember the famous grade 12 issue. I can tell you, and that's fact, the intention of the crafters of that law has become completely different from what the interpretation has become thereof. Because the interpretation of the law is purely in the hands of the courts. Which is why, when enacting a law, you must not be vague. There must not be ambiguity. It must be clear-cut. The intention must be clear when you are crafting the law. So, when you look at this definition of broadcasting, it's overly broad and the intentions are very clear. Behind the scenes, our friends have made it so broad so that they can then leave it to the courts to interpret. Because I can tell you, any normal person who has been to school, the interpretation of this broadcasting, as they've stated in the preliminary issues of this bill, means any such broadcast, including this, if I post it. This conversation, if I post it, is broadcasting. Whether I post on Facebook or TikTok or anywhere. And that is what they're intending to do. They're basically intending to curtail any such conversations, any such interaction, any such broadcasting, as they are calling it. Now, colleagues, we all know how people now survive off social media. You know how many brands, young people who have made names, sold products of social media. What the UPND are intending to do is to regulate by requiring even me here to get a license to be able to communicate to you the way I'm communicating right now. How foolish can that be, honestly speaking, to expect citizens to get licenses to even communicate? Fellow citizens, the behavior of the UPND, I liken it to a person who finds a clean well, clean water, drinks of it, and then leaves poop in that water. Because we all know the UPND rose into power through social media. How many of you have forgotten the ambassador to Australia, Munsha, and the PS now at Defense, through their famous TV, Wakwetu TV? Just what they broadcasted and the insults thereof that was broadcasted on that TV. Today, our friends are extremely jittery over just podcasts. Ambassador Emmanuel Mwamba has podcast, K Plus has podcast, many Doris Lee has podcast, because these are featuring politicians who are expressing divergent views. Our friends now wants to regulate that by requiring that those colleagues get licenses. We all know that they will never even give them those licenses. What sort of behavior is this? What sort of behavior is this? There's nowhere in the world, including China, that has a very regulated media. They've never gone to extremes as such.
What's up? My name is Ken Dumbo, the MC with the sauce. Don't forget to subscribe to JQ.
Now, I've interacted with stakeholders who have appeared with the Independent Broadcasting Authority over this matter. The intention or what they're suggesting by BA is that no, they just want to regulate podcast and live streaming. Who the hell should go to that extreme? Why do you want to overly regulate the media? Why? Look, this is what has happened. 2 years since ascending into power, over 2 years, the UPND have never allowed opponents, political opponents, to mobilize themselves, which is why over 2 years there's never been any political rally by the opposition. There's never been any gathering, to an extent today that if you want to have a press conference, they will gag you because they do not want you to express yourself or to reach out to the masses. But the UPND have realized that even when they've done all that using the police, literally becoming a police state, people can still mobilize through social media. So what do? Let's go and stifle social media. And if they come to you, they'll be extremely, they'll put up a smile and, rubbish all this that I'm saying. They'll basically say, no, that young man is just lying. But this is plain simple. When you don't clearly explain your intention, the interpretation will become extremely, diverse. Time has come to you, my colleagues, media owners, fellow citizens, to take an interest in this matter, because I can guarantee you this will haunt all of us. Do not expect the members of parliament to be the ones that will curtail this maneuver by the UPND. You all know what goes into that parliament. It's a circus. There's nothing that happens in there. Because in that parliament, it's the arrogance of numbers. For as long as those on the ruling side have got the numbers, anything, be it foolish or sensible, it will go through. So do not expect that this will be stopped by the parliamentarians. After all, most of the parliamentarians have become jokers. So, it is now in your hands as citizens to take an interest in this matter. Read, interrogate it, interpret it, question the government to explain very clearly. Where possible, let them be as clear and concise as possible about the meaning of these terms they've used. Broadcasting, what does it mean? Broadcasting services, what are their intentions? What really are they trying to do? Because we know it's beyond just regulating podcasts and live streaming. They want to stifle any such a person who is going to post anything on social media. I heard some funny comments on social media today where they were saying, no, are you happy with Abena? Why me? Abade Tukanobuteko. Colleagues, can you compare the insults of the UPND in opposition to what's going on today? There's nothing you've heard so far. After all, who can insult the UPND today? Lelo. You are jokers. You are jokers. Insaleshare tukana more opposition by UPND. Can you compare to the nonsense people are suggesting now? Colleagues, these are pure signs of dictatorship, and this must be stopped. Citizens, time has come to take an interest in what is going on. My role as member of parliament is to inform you of what is going on. And I've told you, we cannot stop this maneuver at parliament. It can only be stopped by you, the citizens, who now should know this government, your government, is trying to stifle your rights to express yourself through the mediums that are available, and that is social media, Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, and name them. My name is BINWELL MPUNDU. Do not say I did not warn you. I thank you.
Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, J Cool, and turn on the notification bell, cause I'm gonna see you in the next video.